Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Dwayne Bronze coming back at y'all with another video. How y'all doing, man? Me, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Decided let me hit the gym. Had my apple cider vinegar in my water, like a little shot. Had some more water. Got my clothes together for today. Brought my laptop, some papers, a pen, so I could do some work. So yeah, my plan for today is I'm probably gonna go. First, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then right after, I'm gonna try to go to like Panera or something, try to get some work done, be productive. And yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here today, spread some more knowledge. The topic of today's video is gonna be to emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Shout out to Bob Marley, the GOAT. He's literally like the first person I ever really got into music, because I'm Jamaican. So when I was a little kid, I'd be listening on the CDs. I would just be listening to his music all the time, just vibing. Now that was the first person I was really into. So I was really like deep in my Caribbean roots and stuff, and Bob Marley is just one of my biggest inspirations. And yeah, I was just thinking about Redemption song and just that particular quote, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. And I think that's something a lot of black people need to hear, because we're constantly thinking about race and color and all these things that really don't matter. Yeah, as a black person, we have melanin, so of course that makes us in a way superior in a sense. I'm not trying to be on no like racial stuff, but like in a way we are evolutionarily favorable on this planet because we have the melanin. We are built to live on this planet. I'm not trying to be divisive or anything like that. I'm just saying it is what it is. Melanin, it converts the sun's light, like we use it for energy to carry out chemical processes and such. Like, we are efficient, bro. We're just efficient beings, but we can't let that get to our head. So I want to go back in time when I was in first grade. I'm thankful to have grown up with a family where they didn't make color, race a big deal at all. I only saw myself as Jamaican when I was a kid. I didn't see myself as black, white, brown, whatever you think. I didn't look at people as, oh, this is Asian, whatever. No, I didn't care about none of that stuff. I just saw people as people, Life was so simple. And I didn't care. Like, I did notice people look different, but I didn't think that meant that someone might be better than another. And of course, that's not the case. But what happened for me was in first grade, it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we were learning about the civil rights and all that stuff, and we watched this little video about it. And mind you, this is first grade. I'm probably like 7 or 8 years old. No, actually, I was probably like 6 or 7, right? I'm like 6, 7 years old. I don't give a hell. I don't want to curse, but I don't care about color, none of that stuff. And then they're talking about blacks and whites and all this color BS. Like, I'm like, bro, wait. That black person on the screen, that's supposed to be me. I'm like, I'm not black, I'm brown. Like, the freak. Like, but not no racist stuff. Like, I think because I'm brown, I'm better than a black person. I was just like, bro, I know what black looks like. We learn the colors of the rainbow. I'm not black. How can you call me black? I'm brown. Just based off learning colors in school. But that just confused me. And from there, I was we're indoctrinated from the beginning, from as soon as we're first grade, that to think about something as stupid as color. Like, bro, color is the dumbest thing I ever heard of, bro. It just creates a divisiveness, bro, and this whole country just wants to divide us in general, because we're constantly thinking about race everywhere we go. And I can attest to this because I have been victim to this. But when I was growing up, even then, my parents were really good at instilling in me that color didn't matter. So I would go into public. If there was a bunch of white people around me, I wouldn't make a big deal about it. I would be like, oh, these are just people. Yeah, maybe they're not natural, but they're still people at the end of the day. Not everyone is like these Hillary Clintons and all these crazy reptilian people out here that are doing some crazy stuff. Like, there are good white people, there's good Asian or Arabic, whatever. And when I was a kid, even though we learned about this black white stuff, I didn't care about that stuff, right? But of course, over time, as I started to hang around the black crowds more and stuff, they're so mentally drained mentally caught up on what's happened in the past, you know, with slavery, and, you know, they want the reparations. And I agree. I feel black people should get the reparations, but I feel like we can't constantly harp on race, because if we harp on race, it's going to inhibit us from being able to climb the social ladder, because black people are always going to be like, oh, they might want to move into a neighborhood, but there's too many white people. But bro, you just got to accept the white people are living in the nice areas. So if you want to level up, you gotta move into those neighborhoods, bro. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna stay with my crowd and I'm gonna just keep selling drugs, doing all this BS that's not benefiting me at the end of the day. Like, you gotta level up, bro. You can't just be like, oh, there's too many white people, I don't want to sell out to the white people or all that stuff. Just white people in general. Why call them white people? They're just people, bro. At the end of the day, it's cool. Naturally, we know the system has made it where black people have always been at a disadvantage, to the point where we tend to be on the low income scale, and, you know, the white people, they tend to be the ones that are living in the nice neighborhoods, that got the good jobs and stuff. But when you get those opportunities, you got to take it. You can't just be like, oh, there's too many white people, I don't think I want to hang around them. Or like, you can't just live in Atlanta, bro, like, and just be like, I'm not gonna associate with white people at all, because, you know, Atlanta, it's a lot of, you know, black power down there. It's great. You know, I go to school there, down there I live in Florida, so up there in Atlanta, I go to school there. So, you know, I get a lot of the black culture and all that stuff, and it's cool, but it's not reality, because yes, they have it's a great place. There's lots of business and stuff, but you can't just pigeonhole yourself, keep yourself narrow-minded in the sense that I don't want to hang around white people because they're this and they did this to my family. Like, bro, you gotta break out of that mental slavery, because that's what, if you're constantly thinking about race in that sense, then the white man won, because they're constantly undermining you. They're making you feel like you can't be associated with people, like you're beneath them subconsciously, even if you think that what they're talking about is some BS. How, oh, black people are poor and you know, they can't get as good jobs, and the white man is constantly undermining us and inhibiting us from attaining just being successful in America. To some extent, that could be true, but if you let yourself be consumed by that thought, you're never going to be able to truly be happy with yourself. You're never going to be able to, how should I say? You just won't be happy, bro. Like, it's just that simple. You won't be happy. And you're going to limit your success if you're constantly just trying to hang around black people all the time just because they're black. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to only hang around the black crowd. Like, bro, you got to have diversity. Like, people come from different backgrounds. They all have their own experiences. You can learn a lot from someone that doesn't look like you. And it's good to meet people from different areas of the world, because it expands your knowledge, your mindset on different things. People might have a different perspective, and it can help you just grow and become wiser, so you don't just think out of emotion all the time. So yeah, man, that's all I really had to say for this video. And I had to get out of that, because at one point I was hearing a lot of black people, and my mom was starting to think black, white. Oh, I go here and there's a bunch of white people. Oh, I gotta act a certain way to make sure I don't look all hood. Bro, just be yourself. It's okay. Yes, they may not understand the lingo, maybe not understand all the culture, the music, but it's okay. I'm sure, well, I can't say all, because, you know, there are some bad white people out here, but I'm sure majority of white people, at least where I live, would be very willing to learn more about my culture, and they want to be friends with me. Maybe they have their own microcosms and microaggressions and stuff that they don't even realize it, but that's because they're white. Like, bro, what if you were white? You don't know how, like, if you're white, it'd be hard for you to understand the struggle of black people and just how uncomfortable they can feel around white people. Like, it would be hard for a white person to understand that, to really be like, I understand why they're like this. So it's like, bro, you just gotta accept, what if you were in their shoes? Maybe the white people, they really want to understand black people. They want to make black friends and all these things. They want to be around black people in school. Oh, you can go. They want to assimilate with black people and, you know, just have these talks with them. But, oh shoot, my bad. They want to have these talks and all, but man, dang, I lost my train of thought. God dang, they want to have, maybe white people want to have these talks, but the black people are so mentally oppressed, they're so mentally focused on race that they don't even want to associate with black people. With white people. And that, bro, the only way we can change is if we make that stride to teach white people what it's like, you know, let them know, open their eyes, bro. It's that simple, man. Like, and yeah, man, that's all I really had to say for this video. I want to try to make my videos shorter. I feel like I shouldn't be making these videos too long. So my bad. I didn't mean to make this jump over 10 minutes because, you know, I'm not even trying to make money off this stuff. Like, I'm literally just trying to speak my piece, bro. But I'm trying to reverse park right now. Looks like it's about to, yeah, man, bro. I be feeling like a boss when I park reverse park. And this is low-key tight too, if you know what I mean. No homo though. Oh, actually, I mean, it depends how you look at it. What do you think the tight is? Let me fall back. I'm not even gonna say that. You guys can interpret that however you want. But yeah, man, it was good talking to y'all. Just made it to the gym. Finna get this work in. Gonna do chest. Got me some water. I literally just got this bottle yesterday. I'm mad hyped for that. Put some limes in that bit. And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.